Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hypersonic 55, and I'm coming to you with another film review. And today's film review comes in the shape of Lawless. Now, the reason I wanted to see Lawless was purely because it reminded me of Boardwalk Empire, a TV show that I love immensely. It just happened to have that same sort of look, feel, and element of drama to it. So I was like, okay, this film looks good, and I just had to see it. So I went to see it the other day, and you know what? It was pretty darn cool, and I'm going to tell you why in this review. So when it comes to story, it goes a little something like this. Set in the Depression era, Franklin County, Virginia, a bootleg gang consisting of Shia LaBeouf, Tom Hardy, and Jason Clarke, who sell moonshine, is threatened by a new deputy, Guy Pearce, and other authorities who want to cut their profits. And now the plot synopsis of this film without going into the area of spoilers. For me, I thought the story in this film was pretty darn good. It seemed to come across as a realistic presentation of the events that took place at that current point in time. It seems to give you all that good stuff with the elements of drama, violence, crime, and all those dodgy dealings that go on in the background. While the story may be a bit slow for those who enjoy these sort of films with a bit more action, it is pretty interesting, and if you're willing to give the film a shot, it does tell a pretty darn interesting story. Now, when it comes to the characters of Lawless, everybody is on top form. Shia LaBeouf, especially as the main character of this film, was very, very good. He happens to have some good acting chops, and it was great to see him doing some proper acting rather than shouting Optimus in the Transformers movies in every action scene that he happens to be in. Shia LaBeouf's character is very interesting. This is his personal story, and it's interesting to see the sort of journey he goes on over the course of the movie. Now, when it comes to Tom Hardy, I think I've just become obsessed with the guy because I love everything that he does, and he doesn't disappoint in Lawless. He happens to come across as this character who doesn't say much, and a lot of times he just groans, but it's really amazing the stuff that he actually does in the film. He is a very funny character, and I just wish he had said a little bit more. When he does say something, he's just so calm and cool and collected about it, and while you can see he is a proper brutal guy in the stuff that he does, he never actually just flips out. He's still just totally calm and collected. But yeah, Tom Hardy in this movie was great. And Jason Clarke's the third brother to Tom Hardy, and Shia LaBeouf's character was really cool as well. I liked his sort of drunken nature, and the way in which he played his character in the movie was pretty darn good as well. And Guy Pearce, as that special agent government guy, oh my god, he was some sort of brutal beast of a person. He's some cold, calculated, horrible man who just happens to work for the government. He was such a bastard in this movie, but he played that bastard role so very well. Also, Gary Oldman in the film was pretty cool. Though he's in the film a lot less than I would have liked him to be, when he was on screen, he was pretty damn badass. Also, a special shout out to Dane DeHaan. I thought his character was pretty interesting in the movie, and it's still great to see Mr. DeHaan still getting work after Chronicle, and the rest of the cast in the film do well in their respective roles too. When it comes to other aspects about Lawless, the presentation of the film is pretty good. It's shot pretty well, it looks nice, and it seems to have that sort of look about the film, which happens to have that sort of representation of the 1920s/30s down in the same way that Boardwalk Empire does on its TV show as well. The soundtrack in the film is pretty interesting, though I was hoping for a few more older songs in the film than there was. And while I really enjoy this film, for me it just didn't meet my expectations completely. I guess for me personally, Lawless didn't have that sort of je ne sais quoi that would have bumped the film up just a few grades. But that doesn't mean the film is bad by any means. I still say go out and watch it. It is a great film with great drama and character development. And to be honest, this is the best film I've seen since I saw The Dark Knight Rises, and that's saying something. Overall, I'm going to give the film an 8 out of 10. So yeah, that's been my review, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you found it informative. Drop me a comment and let me know what you thought of the movie. So until the next time, this is the Hypersonic 55 signing out.